Rock and roll, my absolute favorite genre of popular music. I'm a rock and roll kid. I grew up listening to Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones. Really, in the 90s, I was listening to Guns N' Roses, Poison, and then my favorite alternative, Pearl Jam, Green Day, Nirvana, because I'm old. Anyway, that's the music I grew up listening to, so I love rock and roll. And I've taught rock and roll history courses at Lenore Run as well as at Caldwell Community College for a very, very long time. I love teaching rock and roll. Now, we're only touching on it for a little bit, just a touch of rock and roll here for this class. Again, this is an amazing American kind of creation. Not just American; it is global. Don't get me wrong. If it's not for the Brits in the UK, we don't have the Beatles or Led Zeppelin or any of those major kind of 1960s and 1970s groups. But still, American rock and roll music really is the birth of three other types of music, kind of all coming together: country and western, R&B, rhythm and blues. So white music, African American music, and then jazz. Don't believe that jazz is part of rock and roll. Listen to a guitar solo where they improvise right in the middle of a song. That's just like a jazz solo. It's coming right out of the jazz song form. Anyway, so I really want you to listen to the video that I've attached into this module of Chuck Berry's Roll Over Beethoven. It's a great song. It's one of my favorites of Chuck Berry's. Chuck Berry's the original first guitar god. He has this silly little duck walk, which you'll see in this video, as well as he plays a whole new style of electric guitar that no one had heard before, playing two notes at once. And you hear that in this song. Plus, the message of this song was perfect for those rebellious, angry 1950s teenagers that didn't want to be like their parents and didn't want to listen to jazz and didn't want to listen to all that granddaddy music. They wanted this new, fresh music that was written for them, and Chuck Berry did that. He wrote lots of songs intentionally trying to reach out to white and black audiences the same. For example, one song is called School Days, and it's all about you wake up early, no time for breakfast, you got to get to school, then go take calculus and history classes you don't care about. You can't wait till the bell strikes 3 so you can hop in your convertible, go around the corner to the diner, and put your nickel in the jukebox and dance away the afternoon with your friends. Right? That's a song that I think most teenagers, even in 2019, can get behind, right? Who wants to take classes, maybe like this one, in the summer or during the school year that you don't really like, that you can't wait till you're done with it so you can enjoy your free time. Roll Over Beethoven is very much like that. He says, roll over Beethoven, take a listen to this, right? Tell Tchaikovsky the news. Tchaikovsky, as you know, another very famous dead white guy. And basically what he's saying is, Beethoven, this is the new music. As much as I love Beethoven, and I love how in this video too that I've posted, that he's like, Beethoven. He's so like posh in how he talks. It's kind of silly. But I love how he shows respect for Beethoven, but also says that that is for old people. That is the old generation. This is for the new. This is for young people. Beethoven, check it out and tell Tchaikovsky, your buddy, what's going down. Now, another song you should check out by Chuck Berry, if we're just going down this Chuck Berry train right now, which we are, is a song called Johnny Be Good. It's a brilliant song that tells a story about this kid from down in Louisiana who doesn't have much going for him except his guitar playing skills and how that allows him to get out of that rear view mirror town, I think is how it's called in the current song that's popular. Anyway, it tells a story, and this idea of telling a story is very much like a ballad that comes from country music. So here's this black guy telling a story song, a ballad that's basically white folk music, white country music, and making it R&B, mixing it with R&B. That song was so popular that in 1977, when NASA, yes, NASA, sent out the Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 probes into deep space, sending it out to Jupiter, Saturn, and beyond, they put in it a record of Johnny Be Good, because if aliens ever or other species ever are out there and were to get that probe, this would teach them about America and American music. Think about how important or how big of an honor that is. My song, yeah, it hit number one. Yeah, that's okay, fine. Did it go out to aliens? Is it in space? No, I don't think so. That's me, Chuck Berry, right? It's kind of a cool thing. Check it out, watch that video, hear a little bit of Rollover Beethoven.